Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. It is time for a haul video here. It is time for another weekly haul video. And we have just 4 packages, not a whole lot. So, hopefully I'll get some more interesting stuff. I haven't really written too many companies asking for products lately. And I feel like I need to because a lot of the products I've been offered or been getting, I'm just not really interested in. And, there's always people asking me to review stuff for free. And normally my reviews are always free, but I feel like it needs to be stuff I'm interested in, not just random stuff. And so I think I'm going to start writing companies again and asking them to send me stuff. We'll see what comes of it, but we'll see. All right. First off, shout out to Nice and Nasty, my ride or die, part of the, not even part of, the president, CEO of the All the Way Through crew. Big ups to you, first one in the building. We have Pedro next in the house. Shout out to Big Pedro in the building. Nice and Nasty says, how was your vacation? It was cool. It was cool. Whenever I travel, I always feel like I always end up getting sick, and so I traveled first to Colorado. Excuse me. Where I ended up with my allergies sort of blew out on me there when I was on the ranch, which happens at times. It's not a surprise. But I came back home early because I had a job. I actually had a freelance gig I needed to do. So I came home and I was planning on going right back. I was planning on coming home for like a day or two, shooting and then going back home. But unfortunately, I couldn't get a flight out. I couldn't get a flight right back out. It was going to be too close and I couldn't make it. So I ended up having to leave a few days later and going to California, where I met my wife in California. And so anyways, some of you may have seen that debacle online where Frontier sort of left us stranded. So, but San Diego was a good time. I was blessed that my niece and my nephew from my brother's side were both there. One of my nieces and my nephew were there. So it was really a good time. And we got to hang out, went to Balboa Island, or Balboa Park, excuse me, and some other places around San Diego, Solana Beach, and, just kind of hung out. It's a good time. Ate some tacos, ate some In-N-Out burger, good California, sunshine fun. So, yeah, thanks for asking, by the way. I appreciate that. All right, well, looks like we only have a few people in the building, and we are not going to hold back. We're going to get this thing crack-a-lacking. So let's get started. I'm going to open this one first. This is the biggest one. Sometimes I save the biggest for last, but I want to open this one because I think I actually know what this is. And let me see if I can. I think there might be a tab up here. Well, if not, we'll just cut through it and get through this thing. And I like this knife because it's so sharp. I don't really use it for anything except for my unboxing, so the blade always stays nice and sharp. So, all right. Oh, look at this. This is, we have a smart media box. This is the X5, and I think there's no other there's no other branding on it, but I think, I'm gonna have to go dig into my, let me dig into my my email right quick because I know someone sent this to me, and let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find. I think it's a Taglia box or something like that. What is that? I forgot. Let's see. Let's see. Is this it? No. Blah blah blah. What? Huh? I don't know what this is. Let's see. Where are we at? I'm going to find it. It's an Android TV box. And it looks kind of interesting. Oh, let me just type in Android TV. And let's see if this is, wait, nope, that's not it. Not it. I don't know, maybe it's in this email address? Android TV? No, that's not it. See, this is one of those things. This is one of these really frustrating things with companies when they send stuff out. It's like, I'll email them back and forth at times, but I get so many emails, and my email is just completely anybody who does YouTube or any sort of social media will tell you that their email is just, you will have tens of thousands of emails sometimes. You can try and clean stuff out. You will wake up the next day and still have thousands of emails. So it's so vital that people brand their boxes. At the very least, just print out your own sticker and put it on there. Because right now, I can't tell you, I can't really tell you anything about the product. I can't give you the name of it or where to get it. And I'm gonna check my email again. It's very frustrating when this happens, because I know the people that actually sent the box, they're very nice, and they've been asking. I think this is it here. Maybe this is it. All right, let me see if I can find it. She seemed like a very nice lady, and was sending me, you know, she had sent me a couple messages asking me if I got the box. I think she sent it like right after I left on my trip, and so I didn't get it till I got back, and I think she was, you know, she was being patient, but, you know, I think she wanted the video. She wanted me to try and get the video done, but I think it was just taking a little bit longer. So, anyways, all right, I think I found the email, I found the box. Let me show you guys what it is. Lucy, if you're watching this, if you see this, please, on the next time that you guys send out boxes, make sure that you put out something that is. Put out something that has, you know, some branding on it. So, all right, here it is. This is the Tangula X5 Pro. It says best streaming IPTV box in 2024. Shouldn't even say that word there, because God, just that word itself is just, it's like blasphemy online nowadays. But it is the Android TV box, streaming box. It has a metal case with Air Mouse remote, built-in app store with 2 apps. And so it says a new generation of upgraded version of the box, upgraded with Android OS 11, upgraded with Tang TV UI with better experience. Just streaming devices cost only one time. You only pay for this one time. It says it is a loaded Android, fully loaded Android TV box. So I'm not exactly sure how this thing is going to work. I've never used one of these Tangula, I believe it is, Tangula boxes, but I'm going to have to try it out. It's $359. It's $4.99 regularly, but right now you can get it for $359. So it's not the cheapest box, but if it is, if the box is like I think it is more than worth the money, in the sense that it won't take you but maybe a month or 2 of owning the box before you have completely paid for it. So yeah, and I can attest to that. I literally just cut the cord yesterday. Like I have even, you know, in the past I have made all kinds of videos about about streaming TV service. I've talked about free services, paid services, all kinds of different services, different movie apps, how to get stuff on YouTube. I used to talk about all that stuff back in the day. And even though I talked about it, I knew where to get all the free stuff. I still hadn't cut the cord, because my wife liked the convenience of having cable TV. She liked to be able to come home from work, grab the remote, and just start watching TV. She didn't want to have to go and search on different apps or try and find what she wanted to watch here or there. She just wanted to be able to go in and quickly and easily find what she wanted in the TV guide. So we kept cable. Well, it wasn't until we a couple years ago that the prices went crazy high, and we were like, this is ridiculous. And we called Cox, we worked out a deal, and they dropped the prices. And then again, this past month, they raised our cable bill like $68. And just all of a sudden, it was just $68 more expensive. And it turned out that our bill had gone from like $200 and something to like $313. It was crazy. So I said, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. And I called Cox to say, hey, at first I was like, is there anything you can do to get the price down? They were offering to lower the price by like $30. I was like, yeah, we're not even in the same ballpark as far as thinking is concerned. And then they were like, oh, well, if you bring your phones over, we can drop the price down to make like $80 less. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work, because then we still have to pay for the phones, and then we lose our perks that we have at T-Mobile, which save us more, save us about $20 a month more on you know, because they were like, your cable bill will come down $80, but then you have to pay the $80 for the phones, and then you'll have another, you know, and I was like, it just, basically we come out with like, it was gonna be like a net neutral or maybe a little bit more we would pay by moving our phones over. So we said, that's not gonna work. Anyways, eventually I just came to the conclusion that Cox cable was no longer gonna work for me. So I switched over and I went ahead and I tried to work with them. I tried to get them because Cox cable, at least in my area, has a 1 gigabit internet only plan for $80 a month. But unfortunately, it is only for new customers. And I called them and said, hey, is there anything you can do? Can you get me on this plan? They just would not work with me. So I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to leave then. I was like, because I can get a similar plan, similar price plan with Verizon, and I'll be a new customer with them, so I'll just leave. And basically they were like, bye. So I left. I went and I called Verizon. They came and installed my my new fiber internet. It works great. I have faster download speeds, much faster upload speeds, and so it's been great so far. And then I went ahead and got YouTube TV, and so I've been trying out YouTube TV, and so together with the cable and the YouTube TV, I believe I'm paying now, it's $187 a month, I believe it is I'm paying, and that's for YouTube TV with the entertainment bundle, which gives me Max, Paramount Plus, Showtime, and Stars. So I'm getting pretty much everything I was getting before with Cox, except I'm paying almost half. So I'm more than happy. I mean, I went from like $313 down to like $187. So I'm saving myself, you know, what, about $130 a month? I mean, that's you know, that's like $1,500 a year or something like that. So I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, this box here will basically give you everything that you need forever. So you will pay for it once and then you don't ever have to pay for it again. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and try it out and see how it works. So let's see. I see Pedro said I cut the cord almost 7 years ago. Big ups on that, man. You've been probably saving a ton of money. You know, says I just go YouTube back today. I said I just got YouTube back today. Oh, look at that. All right, Flex is in the house. We have Papa Avery in the building. Says cut the cord about 3 months ago. Big ups to that. You know, I think there's just a lot of people out there that are just like, it's gotten ridiculous. I think there's a lot of people out there that are like myself. I'm sure Papa Avery's probably in the same boat where we're like, we want to, like, we're all about saving the money when we can, but we also want convenience, and we're not necessarily willing to sacrifice that convenience strictly for price. But when you get to a point where it is so obnoxiously expensive, you're like, you know what? No. And now, when you have some of these services like YouTube TV or Hulu Live, you can get a cable TV experience without having to pay all of that extra money. So even though my TV and my cable are coming from 2 different companies, I don't really care. I mean, I don't care if I have to pay Verizon and pay YouTube. I mean, it's not really a big deal. I just put them on my credit card anyway. So it just shows up on my credit card as you know, in one bill anyway. So it's not like I have to start writing checks to different companies. And because I put them on my my American Express card, I have that entertainment credit that comes in on me every month that takes another $20 off. So yeah, there's definitely some ways of working around some of the issues that come with the entertainment today, because everyone's trying to charge you individually for everything. That everybody said they wanted a la carte, but then it's like now they've gone crazy with the a la carte where they're trying to just make you pay for every little nook and cranny of everything, and it costs a ton. That's where something like this Tangula X5 box here will really help out, because you can get this box, it'll cost you $359, but you pay for it once and you never pay for anything else ever again. So there's that. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and set this off to the side over here, because I am going to I'm going to unbox that and make a video about it. I don't know if I can make a video about the entire experience on YouTube. I think I'll probably have to put some of that on like, maybe Facebook or TikTok or something else. I don't think I can put all of that, all of the experience on YouTube, because it's too risky. It's too risky. They don't like certain things on there. They don't even like certain words being said. So, yeah. All right, let's see. I think there's a few other people in the building. Let's see if I've given shout outs to everybody. You know, definitely, basically, shout out to Pop Avery in the house. I love that comment. Thank you so much. I've definitely given a shout out to Pedro. Flex is in the building. Shout out to him again if I did. If not, big ups to him. And shout out to Nice and Nasty always. We have Jamie's in the building. Says, I cut the cord during the recession of '09. Says, when I was laid off and didn't have the money, realized how little I wanted cable TV. I just paid for a high, I guess it was for a high-speed internet. I thought I was saying something else. For a high-speed internet. You know, that was the thing that really got me. I think that was the thing that really got me to just say I'm done with cable and go with YouTube TV. Is that I was like, I don't really watch a lot of TV. Like I shouldn't say I watch a lot of content. I consume a lot of content, but I don't watch a whole lot of live TV. Oftentimes live TV, when it's on in the house, it's just the news. I'm watching, I'll have on like CNN or MSNBC or CNBC for my business news or something. Sometimes if I want some opposing opinions or something, I'll throw on some Fox News or something. But for the most part, I don't watch a lot of live TV. When I watch live TV, it's mostly for sports. Like yesterday, I was watching the NCAA Women's Track and Field Championships, and that was cool. And I'll probably do the same thing this evening. I'll watch that. But other than that, I don't really sit down and say, okay, let me see what's on. I'm going to go watch The Equalizer, or I'm going to go watch whatever, ABC or CBS or NBC shows are on. I usually catch all that stuff after the fact on streaming. So for me to have it live, not nearly as important as having access to the streaming services. So, but I know my wife likes to watch some of that stuff. I think having live TV can be important, so we have it. But who knows? I feel like incrementally we're getting to the point where we just are getting rid of certain things and we're just like, I don't really care about it, so why are we paying for it? And we may end up at the point where we just have, internet and a few premium streaming services that give us most of what we want. So we'll see. I don't know. All right. Shout out to Kia 2 Technical in the house. She says, what's up? If you guys have not checked out her channel, definitely go check it out. She was an upcoming YouTube rock star in the building. And I think you guys will love her stuff. So yeah, I enjoy her channel. So she's always got something fun up there as far as her phone reviews and case reviews and all kinds of stuff that are up there. So I was gonna pull her channel up, but for some reason my stuff I can't. Let me see. Let me hit my subscriptions page right there and see if it comes up. This is the thing. This has been getting me about YouTube. YouTube, they have messed around with their algorithms so much that you can't even find the content that you like. I totally get it why my videos don't get views, and people that used to watch my channel are like, I didn't know you were doing YouTube anymore, and they don't see it because I go and try and find content. I'm trying to go find the people that I actually follow, and I still can't find their videos. It's like I can type in the whole name, and it still doesn't come up. All right, I just brought her up here. Man, I had to go and type in her actual whole YouTube web address to get it to come up. YouTube is just bugging, man. YouTube is just bugging. All right, let Let me show you guys here. This is Kia Too Technical right there. That is her channel. She has a new video out, or that was an older one. That's just her channel trailer. It says what's on my iPhone Pro Max. But she recently got a OnePlus Open, and she's been doing some other stuff on here as well. So you can see she has some videos about the Pixel Fold, some other OnePlus videos on there, some case videos. She's got a bunch of shorts. She's got all kinds of good stuff on her channel there. So definitely go check her out. She has her featured section, which I don't know why I'm not on there, but I'm not messing with you. But definitely go check out her thing. You can see right there, she put up on a Pixel Fold long-term durability review. She put up that about 6 days ago, and that should be interesting because she's had that phone right from the beginning. You can see here she has some about a case video for the OnePlus Open, which I appreciate because I actually have a OnePlus Open. So she has some other stuff, and she has all kinds of, she does a lot of cell phone stuff, so I think you guys will enjoy it. And it's either cell phone stuff or accessories associated with cell phones, like cases and chargers and earbuds and all that good stuff. So definitely check her out. All right, let's see here. Oh, Papa Avery says, I went from $250 with DirecTV to $75 with YouTube TV. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. And YouTube TV has gotten even way more expensive than it used to. When they first came out, it was like $35 a month. And now it's like I think it's $72. And they gave me some specials. So for like the first 3 months, it's like, I forgot, it's like 57 bucks instead of 70 something bucks. So, and then my Verizon, my gigabit plan, it's supposed to be $99. And then if you do auto pay, they give you like another $10 off. So then it becomes $89.99. And then because I'm a veteran, they're going to give me another $15 off. So it's going to be $74.99. So I'm basically paying $74.99 for my internet, and then my YouTube TV is like, the base plan is like 72 bucks, and then I have added my entertainment bundle on there, which is 29, and then yeah, and then it's I think there's like some 4K thing I added on there, which is like $9.99. So it's basically about $110, I think it is, that I'm paying for that. So anyways, I'm coming out much better with cutting the cord than I was with Cox. And the great thing about YouTube TV, I should just do a whole video on it. One thing that's really great about it is you don't have to worry about having cable boxes. Like if you have Apple TVs or Fire Sticks or Rokus or just smart TVs, you could just load the YouTube TV app on there. You don't have to worry about a box. And so if you're DVRing something, the DVR service is going to pick up no matter what device you use. So if you happen to if you're watching in your office or your living room or at your brother's house, wherever, you just log into your account and all your DVR stuff is right there waiting for you. It's perfect. It's fantastic. I'm loving it. At this point, I hope I continue to love it because I feel like in about another month, I'm going to be like, why did I wait so long to do this? I should have did this years ago, but whatever. No. Pedro says, yeah, that says the prices are crazy, and often, most of the time, they gave the same shows and movies all the time. You don't watch all the channels cable gives you, for sure. That's the thing. When Cox kept talking about when I was calling saying I was going to leave, and they were like, oh, you know, I told them I was going to go to YouTube TV, and they were like, yeah, but they don't give you all the channels we do. And I was like, yeah, but I don't watch like 90% of those channels. I was like, I probably watch 5 channels, maybe. I was like, I watch CNN, you know, CNBC, MSNBC, and like ESPN. And that's 4. Maybe I was like, maybe I'll watch some like Max, but most of the time I didn't even watch Max because I would just watch it streaming. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll watch some stuff live. But I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of Netflix. And for movies and other stuff, I watch, you know, I use the streaming services. So. And, you know, it's even crazy. I was thinking about, like, how to get the bill even cheaper because I pay for that entertainment bundle, which is $29.99 a month. But I found a deal for Paramount Plus Showtime for $60 for the year. That comes out to $5 a month. And so I was like, maybe I should do that because that's actually be a little bit cheaper. So I did that. Would be $5 a month. And I found another deal for Stars, which I think was like, I think it was $40 for the year. So that was like that for the two of them together. It came out to like, I think it was like $8.83 a month for that. And then that leaves me with Max. And that's the problem, is that Max, I'm trying to figure out how to get those channels. Because the cheapest I've seen, I think to get that without ads was like, I want to say it was like $17 a month or something like that. So it would have saved me a little money it saves me a little money if I sort of piecemeal it out and don't have it all in one place. But then that sort of defeats the whole convenience of having like a single provider that provides everything. And it's not going to be a whole lot of savings. So I'll probably just keep what I have right now. The one downside to this entertainment bundle that gives me Paramount Plus and Showtime is that I can't actually use the app. I can only watch it inside of YouTube TV. And so if I want to go and say, download like the show Billions or something on Showtime, I can't do that. So that's the only downside, because for whatever reason, the Paramount Plus Showtime app and service, they only allow the only providers they allow, I believe, are like DirecTV, Spectrum. There's like 4 of them. There's only like 4 of them, which was a problem. I mean, I didn't get it. Like I had Showtime with Cox, and I couldn't get the app anymore. They used to have the app, but then I couldn't do it anymore either. Anyways, there you go. So let's see. Nice Nat says, I have on my phone and on, I don't know what the ONN is. Maybe their TV or something. Says my viewing, it says my viewing activity almost exactly. So there you go. There you go. That's the thing, man. I think as more and more people start, like this next generation, like the generation, like my niece, not even like, well, the next, but like my nephew and my niece that are you know, they don't even barely watch TV. They're like this whole idea of cable, like they don't do it. Like the whole idea of them paying for that TV, they don't even do it. I mean, these cable companies, I think they're going to be on their way out in a lot of ways. I don't know. I think they're going to be on their way out because there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to be like, I just need internet and Netflix and I'm good. Because so many of them will sit up there on their phones and for 5 hours they're swiping through TikTok or Instagram Reels, and they're not thinking about watching the next, you know, series of, you know, season of Game of Thrones or anything. They don't care about that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see where things go. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's open this one here. This thing, let's get this bag out of the way. See what we have. All right. All right. And this is going to be, what is this? A remote holder attachment. We were just talking about TV stuff, and now we have a remote holder attachment. And this is, let's see, I can't pronounce the name really. Let's see if we can, I think there's a barcode on here. Yeah, let's see if I can pull it open, and we'll see if we can get this thing scanned in. See if we can get this barcode scanned in. Oh, nope. Hold on a second. I was in the wrong app. I need to be in my Amazon app. All right, there we go. I'll tell you what, though, it's good to know that so many of you have cut the cord. It kind of feels good when you hear that, and people, you know, you kind of have your you know, your choices validated, and knowing that other people are doing it, have been doing it for a long time, and it's working out well for them. Like you guys aren't missing out on stuff. So yeah. All right, let's see here. I have something pulled up, but I don't know if this is the right name. So let me open this up here and see if this is the right name. Yep, this is it. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can pull it on in for you. Where is my Amazon page there? Let me hit refresh on that. And let's see, there we go. All right. This is it right here. I can't pronounce this name. It is Wireless. It's Y-Y-I-L-I-S. Wireless. Anyhow, it is a magnetic remote control wall mount. So it has a 4-pack upgrade remote control organizer, storage, self-adhesive TV control caddy, for back of TV in white. So basically, as you can see, the way this works is there's these little sticky things that you put on the back of your remote, and then it has this part right here that's magnetic so that you can put your remote on there. So if you're someone who loses your remote all the time, what you can do is simply go ahead and attach the sticky part right there to your remote. The other part will go on the back of your TV, and then you can have magnets that stick them on there. So you can see how it sticks right there. You can put it on the wall. You can put it on the back of your TV. You can put it on the side of your couch. You can put it wherever you want, really. The only thing is you just have to remember to do that. So, and this is one of those things that's, it's a nice idea. It's a nice idea. The tricky part is that unless you remember, so there it is, you can see that's an example of it on the back of the TV, and then you can put your remote there. That way, if you're looking for your remote, you'll always know where it is. But, and that's the but part here, is you have to remember to always put your remote back where it's supposed to be. And I think that's the main reason why people lose their remotes, is because they don't put them back. If everybody put their TV remotes back where they're supposed to be, like maybe on the coffee table in front of you or on the entertainment center where your TV is, if you always put the remote back where it's supposed to be, you wouldn't lose it. And so, even though this is kind of cool, and I think it's a good idea for organization, I'm not sure how well it's going to help you to keep stuff, unless you're one of those people that's like just sort of retentive, and I don't want to say the other word, but if you're one of those people where you're always sort of like everything has to be in its place, this would be great for you. If you're someone who loses stuff and you don't want to have to, and you're looking for a way to keep from losing stuff, this isn't the best idea, I think. But I think it's a good idea for people who like to be organized and neat and all that stuff. So especially people who are neat and like their stuff in very specific places. I think these will be fantastic. And they do come in different packs. So you can get a 3-pack here, and that's going to be $7.99. They also have a 4-pack, which is $9.99, and they have a 5-pack, which is going to be $11.99. So if you have lots and lots of remotes, you can go ahead and stick these on the back of your various remotes, and then you can put them on the back of your TV or the back of your wall, wherever you want to put them. Now, I will say, if you're going to put these on the back of your TV, just be careful where you place them, because on the back of some TV sets, there are vents and holes, and some of those vents are, some of those holes are speakers, and so you don't want to put something that's covering up your speakers so you don't, obstruct your sound or distort your sound. But also you want to make sure you don't put them on the back of any vents, because those are used to keep your TV cool. So you don't want to have stuff covering those holes up and you're watching TV and all of a sudden it gets heated up, excuse me, and then the picture becomes weird and distorted, or just the TV shuts down. So you want to make sure you put it in a place that's going to be safe to have it there. So I kind of think if you're not worried about your paint on your walls, I think maybe putting these like on the wall wherever your TV is, just stick them on the wall so you can just line the remotes up. And then when you want to, when you grab them, you're just like, where's the remote? It's on the wall, of course. You just go grab it with the magnets, pull the magnets apart, take it over there. So yeah. Anyways, these are pretty cool. They seem like they should be very easy to apply, to attach, and to detach. So definitely something to consider. And they're cheap enough that you can give them a try, because you can get them anywhere from, you can get a 5-pack from $11.99, or a 3-pack that's all the way down to $7.99. And again, like right here, as you see there, that looks like a good place to probably put that remote. So yeah, you can just make sure you have a nice solid space so that the back part sticks well, and you have a good place to put the remote without any obstructions. So yeah. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Let's set this off to the side and keep it moving. Let's see. Oh, Nice and Nasty said, Larry, I sent a pic to Instagram. Other ONN. All right, let's see what this is. Let's check out my IG right quick. Let's see what's on here. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. This is the TV box. I think these are sold by Walmart or Target or something. I've heard about these boxes. They're actually really good boxes if I'm not mistaken. I think they're from Walmart because I remember seeing a video where someone was talking about the Walmart box killing the Fire Stick or something, or killing whatever, because it was really well priced and really well performing. But yeah, big ups on that. All right, I'm not mad at it. Thank you so much, Nice and Nasty. I appreciate you sending that. I don't know if you guys have. So let me see if I can pull it up so you know. Let me see if I get so if you know what I'm talking about. So let's see. Let me pull this up. All right. So this is it. This is the ONN box right there. From is a Google TV box. It's a 4K box, and it's only $20. So there you go. You can see it has Google with the Google Assistant, so you can use that. It's gonna have I believe these things are loaded on there where you can have Netflix and YouTube and Disney, Hulu, YouTube TV, ESPN, Peacock Stars, Paramount Plus, BET Plus, AMC Plus, and whatever that one is right there. So and because this is an Android TV box, I imagine you could probably sideload whatever you want on here as well. So I'm sure there's lots that you can do with this box. And for $20, I mean, look at that. That's insane. That is insane. I don't know how much storage is on here. But it says you can find up to 10,000 apps in the App Store there. It does stream 4K. It says access to 700,000 plus movies. You can browse. You get over 800 free TV channels. All kinds of great stuff. Okay, so it looks like it has 2 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of storage. So you're looking at about the same storage as like a Fire Stick. So that's going to work really well for a lot of people. The only thing you're going to have to be concerned about or sort of pay attention to is your storage levels, because sometimes these apps get bigger and bigger. And if you're someone who likes to have a lot of different apps on your device, you may run into a low storage problem. I've had that issue in the past with my Android streaming devices, which is one of the reasons why I went back to Apple TVs, because with Apple TVs you can get I think the lowest capacity one is like 32 gigs, but then you can get a 64 gig and 128 gigs. So I went and got a 128 gig Apple TV 4K. It works great. If I want to have 100 different apps on there, I have more than enough storage to put them on there. If I want to download a movie or something where I actually have the physical movie on the device, I can do that. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I will download movies from from the internet or something, or I'll have my own personal videos that I've made and I want to then send them over using like VLC or something where it saves it in cache, but I have enough storage that I can actually do that. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Pedro says they're cheap, just $20. Yep. Says says the new one is $40. All right, well there you go. Says they came out with the 4K version, but that one's $50. That one I just showed you guys, it shows $20 was a 4K version. All right, says that is a Fire Stick killer, no doubt. So it says I had a coupon, it came to $40. I like that. Says Flex says won't be able to sideload soon on Fire Stick, so ONN is the way to go. Nice. All right, I didn't know that. I did hear that they were trying to get rid of the whole sideloading thing with Fire Stick. I don't know why they're doing that. They're going to kill it. They're going to kill that platform. I think when they find out how many people are buying that device strictly to sideload. I mean, let's be honest. When Apple came out with the iPod, people bought the iPods because they wanted a music player to load all their bootleg music. When everybody was downloading stuff from what was the name? It was like they had like BearShare and LimeWire, and there was the other one, that the big bootleg movies or TV, music service back in the day. But when you had those, people needed to play something to play their music on, and the iPod was perfect for it. If you didn't have the ability to load all that bootleg stuff on there, the iPod would have been nothing. And if you can't have the Fire Stick so that you can load, so you can put all the apps that you want to put on there, people will just simply stop buying them and they're going to watch their sales just tank. That is what I believe, and I think we'll see it happen. All right, let's open up. Let's go with this one here. I have no idea what this is, but let's open this up and see. Oh, it's from Binks. There we go. I can tell you, I have received stuff from them before, like phone cases and whatchamacallit, power banks and stuff. They make good products. I like their products. So let's see what they have in here for me today. So let's see if I can cut through this. And they tape this thing up very well, so I want to make sure that I can actually get into it. All right, let's see. I think that should do it. All right. Ready? And this is going to be a new phone case. All right. This is a Binks. Oh, it's made out of Kevlar. Look at that. And this is for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Look at that. Nice. And I've been sort of looking for a new case. I've been using this one here for the longest, and I like it because it has a little flip-up kickstand like that. But I just haven't used the kickstand very much, and I've been like, I should just get a new case, something that I kind of want. I like the Kevlar cases and this stuff, but some of the other ones I've had have been, you know, a little bit too thin, and they were hard to put on and take off. So let's see how this one does. Let's see if, first off, let's see if I scan this thing. And if I can get it to, let's see, search, where is, come on thing. Oh man, hold on. Sometimes you just have to close out these apps and reopen them because sometimes they get to bugging. All right, there we go. Let me try this again. Barcode, let me hit this, see if I can scan it. Try again because nothing's coming up. All right, well, you know what, doesn't want to come up. We're just going to go right on over to Amazon. And let's see here. Where's my Amazon page? Well, we'll just go Amazon. There we go. And let's just type in Binks. Let's see, iPhone 14 Pro Max case, Kevlar. All right. And I believe this is it right here. Let's see if this is the same one. It says, I'm not sure if that's the same design. No, that's not the same design. So let's see. Let's go to their store. That's one thing you can always do if you're having trouble finding a particular product. There it is. This is the one right there. So let's see if we can find that particular case. And it says minimalist yet exceptional. And that's for the 15 Pro Max. And that's for the 50, that's the montage case. And that's another montage case. Where's my case? Where is my case? I don't see it. That is, yeah. So I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's keep looking. Well, you guys are seeing they definitely have some nice cases, but these are the montage cases. And then this one is, and these are all the Pro Max. So those are showing only 15 Pro Max. So let's go for 14 Pro Max and see what comes up on here. See if we find that case. If not, then we just won't see it. But you guys will definitely have been able to see that they have all kinds of cool stuff, like their wireless power banks. They have all kinds of cases that you can get. They have MagSafe stuff. Again, there's like a MagSafe power bank, 6,000 milliamps. I have one of them. Very, very nice. This one is actually 10,000 milliamps. I would like this right there. Binks, if you're out there watching this, send me this. I want this right here. I want this magnetic power bank. I have one of your cases now, and I would like to have a way to prop up my phone since I'll be replacing it, my phone that has a kickstand. So anyways, there's that. But they have all kinds of cool stuff in there. I'm not seeing my case for some reason. So yeah. But they have phones. They have stuff for Samsung too. So if you happen to have an S20 something, there's that. They have stuff for iPads. And if you notice, the prices aren't too bad. So this magnetic stand for the iPad is pretty nice. But you have power banks on there that you can get. So you have different ones with different colors to help sort of match your style. And I like some of these because some of these are fairly small, so they're not going to like be massive and heavy, but then you can get the bigger ones. They're like the 10,000 milliamp ones, so those are going to be nice too. So all kinds of good stuff. But let's do this. Unfortunately, since I can't find that case on there, we're just going to open it up anyways and see what this looks like. So there's that. There is the case. And we are going to, let's see if we can, I think we might have to cut through that little bit of plastic here. And, oh, no, we don't. There's a little pull tab. Very nice. I like that. These pull tabs are really nice because sometimes it can be challenging to get some of this stuff open. So let's see if we can pull that out. And I'll just stick this on the back there. And here is the case. So we pull that out. And set that off. And I like this so far. Get that. There we go. All right. I like it so far. It's definitely light. And it has that aramid fiber feel to it. A nice texture. I like that there's a little bit of style and color to it, just enough. It looks like it has a little bit of a lip on there, but not too much. But I do like it has some protection around the cameras there. So let's see if we can get this thing off. And oh man, see, this is the other thing. This is the one problem that's happened with this particular case is my magnets have started to come off. And I've lost, like, for some reason, the magnets inside the case there have, like, stopped sticking the way they should. And so I have to put them back in often, and so that they're there. It works, but they've been coming out. So now, this one, as you may see, the magnets are actually woven into the, case itself. So you don't have to worry about that happening. So let's go ahead, pop this in. And look how quick and smooth that went in. I like that a lot. I like that. That is a nice looking case right there. It's nice and thin. Yeah. But here's a test. Here is a test. Can I get this thing off my phone? Because one thing I've found is that with these carbon fiber and aramid fiber cases, they are hard to get off. And I don't like that because I have, you know, I used to change my phone cases all the time, but now I change them a little less often. But you can see I was able to get that off without a bunch of aggravation. And you guys know sometimes with these phone cases and other products, I get a little short fused with them sometimes when they're annoying. But all right, let me take my, this is how you know I'm switching for real. This is how you know I'm switching for real. I'm taking my $100 bill out. I keep a $100 bill taped to the inside of my phone case, so I'm never caught, you know, without any cash on me. So I'm taking it, and I'm taping it in there. So there we go. Let me see if I can. Let me show you guys for real. So there we have it. My phone case, my $100 bill is taped into the phone case. So let's go ahead, put it on in there, and that's it. Shout out to Binks. I have a new phone case, and it feels good. Maybe I have to let you guys know how it feels. You know, hopefully it stays fairly protective. There's just a little tiny lip. I don't know if you guys can even barely see that. There's just a little tiny lip around the edges of it. Not very much. Just a little bit, hopefully just enough that if you drop it, it protects it. There's much more of a substantial lip around the camera bump, so if you set your phone down, it shouldn't hit your lenses or anything. So there's cutouts you may see right here on the sides. There are cutouts for the volume buttons there. Let me see if I can get that back. There's cutouts for the volume button and for the power button on there so that you can easily reach those. And yeah, I guess this case is getting retired, and Binks is going to be my current case. So in the future, if you guys ask me which case I'm rocking, I can tell you I'm rocking one of the carbon fiber or aramid fiber cases from Binks. So big ups to them. All right, let's go ahead and open up our last one. Oh, let me see. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. I was trying to remember the name. Pedro guy says, wow, you brought me back at Flex with Napster. I guess it was a Napster. Yes, Flex was the one that said it. Big ups to Flex. right there. I could not get that. I was like, it was on the tip of my tongue, and I couldn't think of the music service. It is Napster that I was thinking of. Shout out to Flex right there for that. Big ups to you, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. Nice answers. I have to keep on loading my stuff back on Fire Stick. I don't use it as long. I don't use it for a long period of time. No fun anymore. Yeah, I haven't used my Fire Sticks for, it seems like, forever. And to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't used my Android streaming devices. I have a ton of them. And I shouldn't say I don't my Android streaming devices. I do, but I stopped using Android streaming devices as my main streaming devices. I used to use an NVIDIA Shield, and I had the NVIDIA Shield Pro, like the first generation. It was always, even though it was the best it was the best Android streaming device at the time, it was still really buggy. It never really worked really well for me. Then I bought one of the NVIDIA Shields, the smaller the little cylindrical ones that were designed pretty much strictly for streaming. And that one was good. I liked the way it worked, but the problem with that one is it only had, I think, like 8 gigs or something like that. And then you could put an SD card in there, but then it was difficult because you couldn't just like load stuff on there through the device. You had to like go off and put it in. It was a complicated little hassle. And I was often running into low storage problems on that one as well. So I was like, I'm just going back to the Apple TV because it works. And it just does. So I have Apple TVs in my living room, my bedroom, and my office. The bedroom is an old school 1080p one because I only have a 1080p TV in there. The living room has the new one, the Apple TV 4K, the newest one. And here I have the first generation Apple TV 4K, which I think is a little buggy. It was doing something weird, and I took it back to Apple to take a look at it, and they said they couldn't do anything with it. It was out of warranty, and they said that they couldn't even service it because it was the old one that didn't have a USB-C port on there, so they couldn't even plug in to do diagnosis. They were like, basically what they would do is just charge me a fee and give me a new one, and I was like, I don't really want a new one at the time. So now I might take it up there and see if they'll give me that same deal, because maybe I'll just pay the reduced fee and get a new Apple TV. So, all right, here we go. Last one for the day. Last one for, look, Pedro says Fire Sticks are coming out with their own OS, so it won't be running on Android anymore. Ooh, look at that. I didn't know that. I haven't been following the whole cord cutting thing for a while, so I did not know that. And that's interesting. That's going to be something else. Maybe it'll be more efficient. I don't know. I'm assuming because Fire TVs and stuff are going to be, a fairly big player in the game. I'm assuming that app developers will develop for them, but I don't know. It seems like they're going the wrong direction, but that's just me. That's just me. All right, here we go. We have a controller from Easy SMX. Easy SMX. We have the X05 wireless controller that's going to work with PC, iOS, Switch, and Android. Look at this little doohickey right here. This looks a lot like my Xbox controller. It's even the same color as my Xbox controller. So pretty nice. It says it has Hall effect joysticks, anti-drift, offering 5 million actuations lifespan. Hall effect triggers, more precision and quicker actuation. Ceramic block antenna, enhanced significance and lower latency. Mode switch toggle, switch between platforms. That's nice. Look at that. It says there is a little switch back. Don't even see that. So you can actually switch between platforms. So if you have this loaded up, say to your Nintendo Switch, and then you also have it loaded up to your phone, like your iPhone or your tablet or something, that's kind of dope. All right. It says stylish RGB zone and adjustable vibration for deeper immersion while gaming. That all sounds really cool. I like that. Let's see. I don't know if there is a barcode on here that's going to work for me. Let's see if it's going to. Let me see, because this didn't come directly from Amazon. They sent this to me direct, so I don't know if the barcode is going to work. So I'm going to have to, yeah, nothing's coming up. Let me see if I can let me see if I can search for this thing on Amazon. And this is going to be called the Easy SMX. So let me see if I can find it. SMX. Excuse me, wireless game controller. There we go. Let me see if this is going to be it. Well, this one I think is going to be a little bit different. No, this might be it. I think this might be the same one, just a different color. All right, let's see. This is a different one. This is the Easy SMX one, and this is a different color too. But these ones look like they have these little dongles, which I don't think mine has. This one says that M1, M2. They all show those little dongles. I don't see the one that has my color on it. But they all look so similar. It's hard to see. It's hard to tell. All right, let's do this. Let's go to, excuse me. Let's go here. And let's see if there is a model number that we can check out. Because I don't see right now. Or we could just do this. We can just go and type in X05 and see what comes up. X05. All right, let's see. Is this one of these going to be the 05? Nope, that is the T39. And maybe this is the X05? I don't know. Man, these brands, they need to do a better job. They really need to do a better job with labeling and branding their stuff. It's just, you know, it's sort of ridiculous how you try and find a particular, because like if I'm just looking at this, well, I am telling my friends, hey, go check out this product, and then they can't even find it? I mean, come on, man. That's whack. All right. I'm not sure this is it. I don't think this is probably it. Yeah, I don't think this is the right one. It says versatile compatibility. It says it's good with all of these different devices. It says good with the Tesla too. I think there is a gaming system built into Tesla. But I'm not seeing if you guys see it on here, then let me know. I see it is compatible with these different platforms, but there's nothing showing the model number. Like, it just doesn't show the model number, so I have no idea if this is the right one. No, this is saying this is the X10. All right, so that's not it. All right, so let me go and see if I can find the X05. Maybe this is it. No, that's not it. That looks different. Well, I'm not going to say I can show you guys the actual right one. You can see here they have a lot of different, oh wait, here we go. I think this is it right here. This is it. All right, finally, man. And it's currently unavailable. That's probably why it did not show up. But this is it. It says this is the Easy SMX wireless PC controller, the X05 gaming controller with 7 light colors, 5 light modes, Hall joystick, Hall trigger, 750 milliamp hour rechargeable battery for PC, Switch, and mobile, and this one is in green. It does look like it's going to come with one of those dongles there to plug in, so I'm not sure if that's necessary or if it's just added there as if needed, so you can use as needed. So doesn't really give much else because it's not currently available. All right, well, let's go ahead and open it up anyways. Let's get this thing opened up and see what it's going to look like. So let's get this out of the package, and it looks like there's a controller. All right, pop this bad boy out, and we do have the dongle in here. So it is going to have the USB-A dongle, so you can plug this in. So if you don't have, I guess I'm not sure if it's going to need it. Some of these controllers actually need it, and some of them don't. Some of them can just go wirelessly altogether. But if you're trying to use this with a PC that does not have a USB-A port, then I guess you're going to have to get a USB-C or whatever connection you have adapter. So Here are some covers. These are trigger covers right here, so that you can actually put those on top of your the triggers of your gaming controller. Some people like to put those on there. They're a little bit softer, and they sometimes the people just like to style them differently. You're going to get your manual here. So your manual should give you instructions, not just how to use the controller, but also how to connect it. So it does say plug in the USB receiver into a USB-C. It says it supports 2.4 wireless Bluetooth and the switch connection modes compatible with PC, Switch, Android, iOS, and MFI. So you should be able to use this. You should be able to use this even if you are using Bluetooth. So let's see. Let's try it out. Let's go ahead. Let's see if this thing will turn on. So there is a, I do see where there's a switch on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that switch right there. It's actually a little toggle switch. And that moves right there. So you can change it from, it looks like Nintendo Switch. And then I think in the middle it says Bluetooth. And then on the other side, it says something else. I don't know what that says. I think it says A or something. I don't know. Let's put it on Bluetooth. We're going to put it in the middle. And then we're going to go ahead to our phone here. We're going to go to our Bluetooth settings here. We're going to make sure that's on. And we're going to turn this, see if we can turn this thing on. You can see the RGB lights are starting to light up there. So starting to blink a little bit. See the lights lighten up. And let's see if this thing is going to... let's see if we're going to get, oh, I see some here. It says available devices. It says Xbox wireless controller. And yeah, it's showing up as an Xbox wireless controller. Let's tap that and see if that loads up. See, it says pairing. Do I want to pair it? Yes, I do. And, oh, I felt it vibrate. All right. Oh, look at this. It's working. Ho, ho. Let me go ahead and show you again. Let me go ahead and put this, I'm just going to put this on there, hit the back button, and you can see it's actually going through, and I can actually use this I can use it as a remote now. So hold on, let me see if I can, let me just turn that a little bit like that so you guys can see it. I don't know if it's going to I don't know what else will let me, hold on, let me see if I can find a game or something. I don't know if I have any games on here. The only games I really play, like I play this game here, but I doubt it's going to work on here. This Empire and Puzzles. Let's see. Yeah, I doubt it's going to work on this game, but let's see. Let's hit that. That. Oh, does it do anything on here? Nothing. Okay. All right, let me get rid of that game. We're going to do this. We're going to go over to the Play Store. This probably isn't going to work right like live because it's going to probably take a minute to download something. So let's go to the Play Store. Let's do a racing game. Racing games. And let's see, Asphalt and Legends. Those games take forever to download, but let's do it. Let's grab one in. Let's just grab Real Racing. That should be an easy one. We'll see if this downloads. We'll give this a good test for my new Verizon internet to see how fast it's going to go. So it says installing, and oh, it's ready to play already. Look at that. It says it's ready to play. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if this thing is still loading up here. But while this is loading up, let me just talk about it. So basically, you have all the triggers you would normally have here. Oh, it says it needs to download some additional stuff, so I'm going to download it. But I don't know if you can see that, where you have the RGB lights right there. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, it's like, God, my camera is just like, it locks onto me and won't let this thing go. All right. Oh, look at that. All right. Anyways, we have the RGB lights. You have your A, X, Y, and B buttons on there. You have your D-pad, I think they call it there, so that you can move up and down, left and right. You have your controllers there, your thumb controllers. This is your power button. You also have your other buttons there that you would normally use. I don't know what this button is called, but That's one you would normally use like with your Xbox. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to show you guys with that. Let me just show you on my phone. Works a lot easier. All right. So there we have it. So you have your X, Y, B, and A buttons like you would normally have. You have your D-pad right there. I don't know. I think that's a mode button right there maybe. So there's that. And then you have this one right here, which is, I'm not sure what that button does. I think this is, I have it on my Xbox, but I'm not sure what it is. This is like a, I think that's like a home button that I normally use on my Xbox. You know, joystick controller there. You do have your triggers right there. This would be like your R1 and R2 or LB. I guess it's LB and RB. So your left trigger and right trigger, and then you have the other ones here too as well. So this is going to be your LT and RT, and this would be LB and RB there. So, and then you have a USB-C port to charge this bad boy up. And then on the back here is where I was saying where you have that switch that goes between Nintendo Switch. And let me see if I can get that in close. I don't know if this is, yeah. For some reason, it's not going to skip me. It's not going to let me get any closer on it right now. So it's, but you have the Nintendo Switch, and it says Bluetooth, and then it says something else. I don't know what that A is for. Maybe that's for like PCs or whatever else. So, all right. I don't know if this is going to let me get this game going. Let's see. Now it wants my birth date. Come on, people. Do you need all that information just to download a game? Man, I tell you, just trying to do something on the fly. Can't even, I'm trying to show their stuff off and they're making themselves look bad. All right, there we go. Game controller. It says game controller connected, so it does recognize that I have a game controller connected, which is kind of cool. All right, let's see. Now, there's other things about this one here. Oh, it says select to continue. All right, let's see if we can get this thing going here. So let's get this going. You can see there, I have my controller going. It's turning left and right. Let's see. Oh, that's going to change the view of it. So there's that. And this is going to also, so the D-pad's also going to go left and right. You can change your views there a little bit. All right, let's see if we can drive. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh man, let me see if I could do it. Let me see if I can see a little bit. Oh, I want to change my view. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, I'm braking. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. It's hard to do this from this angle. That's my excuse. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, you guys can see it definitely works. So if you want a game on your on your mobile devices, this thing does work. I have to say, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this right quick because I am really horrible at this. But let me swipe up again just to get rid of it. But it does work, and I will say that it connected very, very easily. I was able to turn this thing on and connect it. I'm just gonna hold it and turn it off. But if you are somebody who likes to game and especially for people who have, you know, maybe as you start to get older, you don't have the same sort of manual dexterity or on phones, or sometimes you're doing some really intense gaming on your phone and it's hard to do it on the screen. Having a controller will definitely give you an advantage. So you do also get a USB-A to USB-C cable that's going to be used to charge this bad boy up. So yeah, there you go. That's everything. And I have to say, so far, I think it's pretty good. It doesn't show, you know, I can't see how much this thing is. It doesn't give us a price on it just yet. So I can't give you a price. But if we go to their brand site, excuse me, you can see here that it doesn't look like their controllers are very much. Like you can see, like there's some that are 33, 19, 42, you know, 35 for this gaming controller or mobile controller. It just doesn't look like they're charging a whole lot for their controller. So I don't think that this X05 is going to be much more or less than what you're seeing on average on here. So I would expect it's probably going to be around $25, $35 maybe. I can't imagine that. I'm assuming the X05 is going to fit somewhere just below the X10. So it's probably going to be a bit cheaper than $42. But I don't know. We'll have to see when we'll have to just wait and see how much it costs. But there it is. I have to say it works. And it seemed to work. One thing I like is I like stuff that works really easy. I like to be able to hook stuff up and for it to just work. And I was able to hook this up and it just works. So there you go. All right, y'all. That is it. That is it. Oh, Flex says, Larry, by the way, I like that shirt. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know, sometimes I like to rock my t-shirts. I need to go find some new ones for this year. Since it's getting hot out again, I can rock my t-shirts again. Yeah. So, anyways, oh, we have Big Ben in the house. Says, what's up, big fella and friends? Shout out to Big Ben from across the pond. I see you. It says, would be cool to have one. Shame they're out of stock. I know. I don't know if this is a new product and they sent it before, you know, before it's actually available on Amazon or not, but it is what it is. So shout out to Kia2 Techno says, nice. I need that controller. It is a nice controller. I don't know how much it costs, so I can't really tell you, but yeah. Pedro says, Call of Duty. You know, it should work with Call of Duty as well. I should download it onto one of my devices and see how it works, but it should work just fine. I've actually, when I got a new Xbox controller, I wanted to pair it up and to try and play Call of Duty, and I did. I downloaded Call of Duty onto my to my iPad Pro, and it worked really, really well. I had it on, I think that was when I had the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and I put it on there, and it worked really, really well. And I was like, this is a nice gaming experience. But the 12.9-inch is just too big. And it was really, I just did it to see how it worked. I don't really plan on using it. But anyways, that controller was one that I would normally use with my Xbox in the other room. So I didn't really want to have to like constantly switch them out. But having this controller that actually works with mobile devices might be the way to go, because if I want to have my iPad Pro in here with some games loaded up and take some time and just play games while I'm maybe downloading something or rendering out a video, it might be a good way to just kind of kill some time and relax. So, yeah. All right, y'all, that's it. That is, oh, Pedro says, Larry, will you be doing a review of the SJCam C200 Pro? Yes, I am actually working on that now. I have it right here. And so I have shot some footage with it. I need to shoot some, I need to do a little bit of vlogging with it to kind of see how it works as a vlogging cam. But I am going to do a review of it. I've already shot the unboxing portion, and I've shot some test footage with it. I'm just trying to get the rest of the review part of it done. So, yeah, thanks for asking about that. Says now they just have to allow emulators on Apple. That would be very handy for that. You know, they do have emulators on Android, so maybe I should download an emulator on my OnePlus Open, and then I'll have my controller. I can do some gaming. There's a game that I used to love on the PSP called Siphon Filter, and I should see if I can get an emulator and get Siphon Filter and play that, because that would be a ton of fun. I used to love that game. So, all right. Shout out to Flex, says, great haul, we out, LOL, see you in the next one. All right, everybody, I am out of here because my wife is home, and I think she said she was bringing some cheesecake, so I'm about to go get some cheesecake and have a good time for the rest of the evening. And I think before we do, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of this one here.
I don't have friends, I got family.
All right, shout out to the Hall Fam Bam. I am out of here, and check out whatever you want to check out. It's all good stuff. Anyways, I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like, and until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.